everybody, Todd here, the curator of Thrift. It is Monday and the weekend was pretty decent. I only had 5 sales. They were pretty good to me anyway, because I'm still building everything up. Um, I wish it was a lot more, but it is what it is. I was too busy working on the garage to actually get anything listed. So I'm going to get these 5 things packed up and I'm going to get going on some listings. I have a bunch and ton more smalls that I need to finish getting on, just like a bread and butter stuff. I need to get this stuff going. So anyway, let's get going, and here is what's sold from the weekend, and then I will continue throughout the week. All right, so first sale was a hat, actually, and I got to get into the garage here. But in order to get to that, I need to move some stuff around because it's behind here. Now I need to get to it. And this is the nice thing as to why I did this. I just roll it out, go in here. I know it's here in this because I looked at it yesterday. Now, which one was it in? I got to move some things around. So again, because they're stacked. All right, so here's the hat. It's Dan Wesson Firearms. I actually got this hat for free from a representative. So I don't wear this kind of stuff in my own things, even though it's given to me. I get fishing stuff all the time too. Don't wear it. It's not my thing. I'm not into the hobbies. So I sold this for $24.99. So let me put this back and I will get on to the next thing. All right. So next is a beer tap from Fieldwork. And I got this at an event, and it's been sitting in my collection for probably 4 years, 5 years. I decided I'm going to start selling off a lot of my Breweriana stuff. So this one sold. It's actually local. Someone sent me a message asking about the adapter for it going onto the handle, and I sent him pictures from this company, the brewery's Instagram, that they actually just put it right on the tap. So he bought it, $29.99. All right, so next is, I got a message asking if there were 2 of these available, and I just listed these about a week and a half ago. Somebody from an Asian country, I don't know, but it's going to Portland for probably most likely a import-export shipping. And these little Snoopy sleeping dog toys. Somebody's probably just a Snoopy collector, and I sold them for $9.99 each. All right, so next is something else. I got messages from this potential buyer asking if they could get a good price on all 3 of these, but I had to let them know that one of them actually has a small chip in it, and I sent pictures. Well, as it turns out, they didn't buy all 3 of them. I was going to give them the one if they wanted it, but they decided they only wanted one. And let's make sure this isn't the bad one, which it is. See, right here is a chip. So let me get that out, and it's another bamboo plate. And I sold, I think, for $34.99 or $39.99. I can't remember. So let me run in here and have a look. So yeah, it's $39.99 for that plate again. So I got one left that's still good, and I'm only into the 4 plates, somewhere around $3.49, and I sold 2 for $40 each. So next up is, what was it? Oh yeah, my final, which is in the other videos, last 2 weeks, or last week was a few of them. This week is the last one of the Blackpink album that I paid $6.44 for, and I sold it for $24.99 with free shipping. And that is it from the weekend. So hopefully the week gets going. I will keep everybody up to date. All right, everybody, it is now Tuesday, early afternoon, and I only had one thing sell yesterday, and that was this San Francisco 49ers comic mug, and it's sold for $9.99, so plus shipping. So yeah, it's been a bad day for me. I woke up really late. My body was just like, you're staying asleep. So I didn't get out of bed till 10:30, 11 o'clock, maybe even later than that. So I got up, took my shower, did my short period of exercise, and ate lunch, and now I'm finally getting to start my day. So anyway, I got this. I'm gonna run over to the back room and get those peg hooks done that were in last week's issue with the guy that said they were falling apart. So I'm gonna run over and take care of that today. All right, so before I go, perfect example of why you always should check what things are gonna ship for. This mug weighs just over 1 pound, 2 ounces in this. I've actually wrapped it up, bubble wrap, cardboard, and then another mailer, and then put it in the mailer. Okay, so there's plenty of stuff here to protect that mug for $10. Well, they paid $10 with tax and shipping. To ship this versus this is $8.30. Still priority mail, $7.77. So always check your pricing. I was going to drop it to first class, but then I'm like, they paid for priority mail. So I was looking, and still cheaper to ship priority mail than padded flat rate. So I'm just going to do it the way I'm doing it. Still going priority mail. It'll still get there in the same amount of time. And I'm saving money. All right, everybody, I'm finally here at the back room. It's after 4:30. I went to leave and my truck wouldn't start, so I had to put it on the charger because while my wife was gone, I wasn't using it. So figured I'd take advantage of that and go ahead and do my tire switch out because I had to take it and get the plug done. But anyway, finally here. I probably won't get to the post office today, which is fine, but I'll get this taken home, and I got my cash for the stuff that was sold, so that's nice. Anyway, I'm gonna get this done and see if there's anything else that was sold. All right, so what I did with this guy is I went ahead and I stuffed in, well, there's plenty of room. I could have probably put in another 20 or 30 more, but I put 140 pegs in here simply because he said half of them fell apart last time, which is odd. But being that these things were out in the weather for a while, I can kind of see that possibly happening. So no questions asked. I'm giving him more than what he paid for. So I figured I'd throw 140 more in here, and I'm going to let him know. And on top of that, only one other thing sold. And that was this L2BG size 4s. And they sold for $3.99. So I might as well pack it up and ship it out and send it to its owner. Anyway, I'll be back. All right, everybody. It is Wednesday morning, and day's going pretty good. I have to say, I just kind of really getting myself going. I have 2 sales from yesterday, Tuesday, that I need to pack. And so far today, I have 2 sales. So first off, I already pulled this out. Sorry for my face in the camera. I had listed a bunch of ties last week, and this one is actually kind of hard to see, but it's a United States Marine Corps vintage tie, probably from the 70s or 80s, maybe the latest, the early 80s. And I had it on for $29.99, and I got a message for an offer at $13. So I countered at $19.99, and then they countered at $15, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to sell it. It was somebody obviously from the military, based off of their ID or ex-military. So I said, forget it. I'll give them a deal, $15. Pass it on to a new home. So that was good to do that and get that out of here. And then next up, let me move a couple things here. I've got right here, I just need to find out which mug it is, which obviously it's a mug that sold. There it is. I sold this Far Side mug. It's Einstein discovers that time actually is money. I should have actually kept this because time is money when you're a reseller. Believe it or not, $19.99 somebody paid for that. I couldn't believe it. So that was pretty good. Next up, I will run into the storage room here. I had found this clock, and there wasn't, no, it's not even in here. I've got to find this. Let me find the thing first so that I can share what it is. Now I got to remember where it's at. All right, I have a funny feeling this thing is out in my garage because I believe it was in the back room of the store. So now I got to find it. All right, so I found it. It was in my office, buried down here next to my thing. But yeah, it's this Purdue University clock. I bought it for like $349 or $429 or something like that, and sold it for $34.99. And that one will obviously be getting the pool noodle treatment and off to its new owner. So I have to find the right box, even if I have to make it, which is fine. I do that all the time anyway. So next up for the day so far is another record. And it is, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Right there, way over here. Pull this out. Well, it's not a Blackpink record because those are all gone, but Chris Stapleton, Traveler, and I paid $9.49 when I bought these, and I kind of realized that that's a little high. I started waiting till they dropped down to the $6 and something cent or whatever, but I only sold this for $22.99 with free shipping, so I'm getting it out of here. That's all that matters to me. So hopefully some more stuff sells today. If not, I'll be back tomorrow. All right, everybody, it is Thursday, almost noon, and I'm going to pack two things I have left over from yesterday's shipping or sales. So a couple of things. This one didn't sell for much, but I have a ton of these pin backs from movie, either whether they're DVD or actual movie release, actual theater stuff, but this is a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with Johnny Depp, and I've already packaged it up, but I only sold it for $1.49, but I have a ton of this crap, and I just put it on just to see if it would sell rather than throw it away. So somebody bought it, plus $1.49 plus shipping. So with that, time to find somebody is a first-time buyer with a book I got. So let me go find it. All right, so I'm out here in the garage, and thankfully I brought home this tote full of books because this was in it. It's a Hoopa Language Dictionary, 2nd edition. So I have this whole container here. I'm glad I brought it home because now I can stick it in the house on the shelf with other books. I'm grabbing a bunch right now. So rather than having a tote sitting here in the garage, I can have it in the house. Sorry about the darkness coming in. But yeah, this one sold for $19.99 plus shipping. So can't complain about that. And I think it was more like $19.99 with tax. So I'm looking at it and it looks like it was just a tax to free shipping. So anyway, still, I think I paid, I don't know, 75 cents or something for it. I can't remember, but yeah. Anytime I can do that, turn it into 20 bucks, I'll do it. All right, everybody, it is Friday morning, and I have two things that sold. One of them, I think they both sold overnight, and I just took an offer on one other thing. So I already shared one thing that had sold, and this is the last one from the other day. Another Chris Stapleton vinyl. So sold that. So those are all gone. I wish the rest of this stuff would start selling out. And then I sold a VHS. I had originally had these, I gotta find them, had these listed as a lot, and then somebody only wanted a few of them, so I took them all down and separated them. And let me get in here. Yeah, here it is. If you ever find the baby Einstein stuff for cheap enough, I only sold this for $4.99, but some of the other ones I think I sold for like 15, 20 bucks. Like so. And I'm always buying this stuff just because it sells. I mean, I think I probably paid I got these from a thrift store, and there was a bunch of them. I think I paid like 50 cents, 49 cents or something each for these. So pretty crazy. But there's other stuff that along like Barney VHS, I put a lot of those on, sold those off for stupid money. So there's certain things, if you're looking for lots to sell, make it easier to sell more than just one thing. There are things that will sell, but I could have done the same thing and just left my stuff for these Baby Einstein stuff. However, I figured I'd take it apart and do the sale. One other thing I'm going to do as well is I have CDs from Baby Einstein that I'm going to be lotting up. I find them for like really cheap at different places, so I'm going to lot that stuff up eventually and get all that on. But anyway, it's Friday. I got to run over to the back room and do my shipping. So I have 3 things over there I think I noticed that sold. So I will be running over there. All right, everybody, I am at the back room, and I don't know if I brought this out before, but that one's obviously not working, but lighting's back on over here. So found out that breaker was actually tripped. However, the issue is still, according to the guy that helped me find the breaker, there is no neutral working anywhere on this side of the whole building. So hopefully they get that fixed someday soon. But I am here to do the things that shipped, and let's get to that as my computer wakes up here and I can tell you what sold. Alright, so more Eagle Claw and a lot of it. So I need to find 146 G40s. See if I can find this stuff and where it is, because I got so much different things here. I got to figure out where they are. So let me find it. All right, so I'm not finding that one here. It's probably sitting at my front door because I forgot to bring it. There's like 3 or 4 trays that I need to bring. But anyway, I'm going to move on to the next thing, and then I'll get back to those when I get home. So next up is some Sunline fluorocarbon. So let me pull that down. It's up top, so we get it down. All right, so 2 of these, 16 pound, 110 yards, and they sold for $5.99 each. And next up is some Trocar Eagle Claw stuff, TK400 size 4. So let me find these. All right, everybody, here's the Trocar TK400s. There's still 3 unopened packages from factory delivery, so get those out, and that sold for really good money. All 16 of those in total was $71.84 plus shipping. All right, everybody, so that was a perfect example, this thing here with these Trocars. I have them set up where each package, the weight is based, you know, not actual weight, because I don't want to underdo it because of the packing materials and everything else. So I don't remember what I have the weight for, 2-3 ounces, but anyway, because there's 16 of them, it put it in at a total of 2 pounds. And this guy actually paid, I didn't even realize, he paid way more than he should have. So I ended up refunding him $20 because it was only like 4 something, maybe $5 to ship these. So I think he paid around $25 to ship them. And I'm like, that's kind of crazy. So I'm went ahead and jumped in after doing my label and gave him a $20 refund. So it shows that he paid $26.20 for shipping because it's going all the way to Florida. So $71.84 plus shipping. It was total with tax was over $100. So I'm like, I'm giving him a refund. So that's crazy. Anyway, so yeah, $26.20 is what he paid. I gave him $20 back, so I got $6.20 for shipping. So sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do because you want to make sure your customers come back, and hopefully this is a realization. I don't know if I'm ever gonna have anything he has that he's gonna want, but it helps to let them know, hey, this guy gave me a refund, you know, check him out. So hopefully, we'll see. All right, so first off, here's the 141 RDUs. He bought both of these, and they were a $4.29 each. And then he bought these LT 181Rs, size 4s, and they are $5.99 each, and then 2 packs of size 8s, also at $5.99 each. So that was good. It was a $26.55 sale. On to the next thing. All right, so I've double checked for these L146G 40s, and I am not finding them. So they have to probably be sitting at my house. So I will address that when I get back home. All right, everybody. So I just got home, and of course the other stuff is here. So I'm going to get these printed up tonight and get them out tomorrow. And then I have some other stuff that I sold. Get in here real quick. Hold on a second. I sold this. It's a helmet, but it's also an ashtray. I've had it on for a long time, and I've had it basically sitting in my collection of stuff because it's just a racing helmet. But since it's an ashtray, I figured I'd sell it. And I had it on for, I think, $29.99. And I got an offer, and I kept going back and forth. Finally, I think I just took a $15 offer on it and just said, screw it, I'll take it. So that is it for me, I believe. But let me check my computer, and I will be back. All right, so that is it. I have nothing remaining unless something sells by midnight. And if that's the case, I will add it in. But since that's not the case so far, here we go. Thank you for watching the video. Please give this video a like, thumbs up. And if you could, please subscribe to the channel so that I can get more notices out there for people to hopefully get to watching my videos. And hit that bell for notification. And comment below if you have anything to say about the stuff I've sold or just want to comment. And with that, I say thank you. I am Todd, the curator of Thrift. Have a nice day, everybody, and happy hunting.